Absolutely amazing. She's got a very good heart and, you know, you just have to love her. You can't not. So.
Now, what is going on in the House? Let's have a quick look at the tally board, because you will see that every single person who's got a nomination point there has something to do with Bodhi. Bodhi has 7, Emma has 3, Alicia has 1 and TJ has 1. But, of course, maybe they're just the people who've nominated so far, but 7... Would you have nominated him this week?
No, probably not. I think he got a really rough deal this week, and I'm starting to like him more and more because he just refuses to be anything other than himself.
And also because you're out of the house.
That's right.
Yeah.
I don't have to live with him, so I can't nominate.
After the break, TJ, Alicia and Thomas try to push the nomination camel through the eye of the needle. Remembering Big Brother punished Thomas last week. I wonder if he'll still be in the naughty corner tonight.
You have 10 seconds to get in the suitcase.
And you want me to hold it?
Leave my head out. Hold.
I don't want to hurt you.
My head in.
Yeah, no, don't shit.
That's it. Hey! The first convicted!
Nah, I'm pretty good.
If I had a camera, oh my God.
Welcome back to Big Brother Live nominations. Of course, you shouldn't put yourself in a suitcase. Now, I'm here with last night's evictee, the captivating Kate. Already 5 housemates have ridden the nomination dragon, and TJ is up next. Now, last week she gave 2 points to Zoran for his unwanted attentions and 1 to our very own Kate. So let's see what happens this week as barmaid TJ slides some more nomination shots down the counter.
TJ, who do you nominate for 2 points for eviction and why?
2 points for eviction, I nominate Susanna, simply because she really annoys me. She keeps borrowing all my stuff, yet she doesn't give anyone anything of hers. She's a princess, she can't do anything on her own, and her personality is really aggravating me.
What do you mean she's a princess?
She's wrapped up in cotton wool. She's all about fashion and spends $600 on a jumpsuit, and she's just really snooty, like a princess.
Why are you actually nominating her? How does she affect you?
I don't like her borrowing my stuff, for a start, especially asking me, pressuring me to change beds with her just because she wanted a bed on her own. She actually moved my stuff without asking to help me move out before, like, wouldn't let me go at my own pace. So I thought that was really obnoxious of her.
Accepted. Who do you nominate for 1 point for eviction and why?
1 point for eviction, I nominate Hayley, simply because she's been here for the same amount of time I have, and I don't feel like she's made any attempt to talk to me. I don't even...
That's not a valid reason. Why are you nominating her?
Because she doesn't interest me. I have no interest in getting to know her. I don't like her, so...
Be specific. Why don't you like her? What's she done to you?
Well, it's not so much she hasn't really done anything like to attack me, but she's just annoying in the way that she doesn't seem friendly. Like, we just don't connect. We don't have anything really in common to talk about and stuff like that. So I found that I'm not really getting a connection with her. So I don't think that's going to change because it hasn't this week. So...
That is all.
Thank you.
Alicia, to the diary room.
Alicia. It's Alicia.
It isn't in order. Maybe it wasn't.
Alicia, who do you nominate for 2 points for eviction and why?
For 2 points, I nominate Jamie. I've tried heaps this week to get to know him. I just think he's blatantly just not interested. There's been many of times I've contributed into a conversation that I think that he would join in on, asked his opinion, and he just gives me nothing back. We're sitting in the backyard having a group discussion, and then I said, Jamie, what's your opinion on that? And he just doesn't give... He just says his answers, and then I go, oh yeah, and I try to keep communicating with him, and he just gives me nothing back so that I can continue the conversation. I feel it's a one-way thing. I'm just struggling with it.
Who do you nominate for 1 point for eviction and why?
For 1 point tonight, I'm nominating TJ. I'm finding it hard to live with her as her relationship with Bodhi has grown. I've also had a really strong relationship with him. I'm finding her giving me like face expressions and negative energy because like when she walks into a room, she always assumes that if I'm sitting there with him one-on-one that it's about her, or even if I'm sitting with Emma.
How do you know what she assumes?
Because I was
What are you trying to say? Be honest.
I was sitting with Emma one time and she walked in and we're talking about hair and she said, oh, don't worry, keep talking about me. I'll leave, it's fine. And she makes me nervous to be sitting with someone one-on-one because she's just gonna keep thinking things like that.
That is all.
I thought TJ was going to nominate Bodhi.
Yep.
That'd be like the ultimate revenge, wouldn't it? You're dumped. Well, you're evicted. OK, now, we'll just see one more before the break. Time for Thomas to nominate. Now, last week, Thomas nominated Alicia for not pulling a weight and Kate for her negative attitude, but he received a punishment point from Big Brother for not nominating well enough. So let's see how Thomas the Tank Engine chugs his way along the week's nomination railway.
Thomas,
Big Brother.
who do you nominate for 2 points for eviction and why?
For 2 points, I nominate Zoran for failing to show basic manners around the house. Very rarely does he say please or thank you, and it's, to me, it's a bit disrespectful.
Thomas, you were warned last week you need to be specific and concise. What are you saying about him?
He shows disrespect when it comes to asking for things, or when being given things. He doesn't say please, he doesn't say thank you. For example, you know, making a dinner, when I'd hand him dinner, he wouldn't say thank you, and I find that disrespectful because every other housemate would.
Who do you nominate for 1 point for eviction and why?
For 1 point, I nominate Alicia because I've still failed to see her help around the house with dishes or cooking or any of the other basic chores that she could help with.
Housemates have assigned chores. It's unacceptable.
Okay. Can I nominate Alicia for 1 point because she doesn't help out with the dishes during the day, or, you know, help with any of the cooking during the day?
You have someone's future in your hands.
Yes.
Brother doesn't think you're being honest. You're running out of time.
For 1 point, I nominate Alicia because I feel she's lazy when it comes to the house, the running the house.
Unacceptable. Once again, Big Brother is awarding you 1 nomination point.
Okay.
Next time you come to the diary room, be prepared. Big Brother will nominate you for eviction.
Will do.
That is all.
Thank you.
What is that about? What is that about? I thought they were quite valid.
Yeah, I thought they were valid. He probably didn't have enough concrete examples to rely on. I think that's what Big Brother's after.
You've got to be a quick thinker in there, don't you?
Got to be a quick thinker. Got to be very responsive and ready to go.
Now, Zoran has had... Last week, Travis nominated him for having no manners.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so this
That's the
week
theme.
it's Thomas. Well, I don't know. Does he have no manners?
Oh, I think Zoran's lovely. I've got no problem with him at all.
I think sometimes when people come from different cultural backgrounds,
Yeah.
different families, it's hard for others to accept that maybe they just do it differently.
Definitely.
Yeah, but this rudeness is a thing the boys are going for.
Funny, yeah. Thomas is big on his manners. He's a very old-fashioned boy, so...
And do you think Big Brother's jealous of Thomas? Because I do.
Oh, I don't know. What would you have to be jealous about?
Well,
He's good looking.
Yeah, Big Brother's ugly and unsuccessful.
Right, yeah.
No, he's doing all right.
Not an elite basketballer.
No, he's not an elite basketballer.
No.
Hasn't got a wife, an ex-wife, blah, blah, blah. OK, let's see what this tally board is doing. Where has it gone? There. Look, almost half the people are nominated. Bodhi with 7, still on 7. Emma on 3, Alicia on 2, Jamie on 2, Susanna on 2. She's a new entry up there. TJ on 2, and we flip over the page. Zoran on 2, Hayley now on 1, and Thomas on 1, the Big Brother point. Poor Thomas. All right, 8 nail-biting nominations down and 6 to go, but anything can happen from here. A cold front can suddenly enter that room and the boats can get... Sorry about these mixed metaphors, but the boats can get blown in any tidal direction. Please study that for your English. OK, after the break, Joel, Bodhi and Jamie sprinkle anchovies on the nomination pizza, while Hayley prepares to slice and serve it with the ultimate power of the twist. I know, good luck, thank you.
Let's make a mega beat, ready?
Kicking it, yo. Watching the fish.
Jumping out of the stream.
Don't know where it's going or what you mean.